G'day, welcome back to the 40 channel. So we're going to take you on an absolute epic journey for the long drive for a drought, which eventually will take us all the way up into outback North Queensland. This is going to be broken down into a number of different parts, and this is day one.
But unfortunately, we didn't actually make it that far on day one because of a blown head gasket.
Correct. So we're going to take you through what we did and how we got back on the road to keep going.
Yes.
It was a bit insane. Anyway, let's get into it and we'll show you how it all went out. This is an absolutely sensational event. So we've just said our goodbyes. We're just driving off, leaving our little village for a long drive for a drought. So it's pretty exciting, isn't it, Jack?
Yes, it is.
So far we've done 2 Ks. So hopefully we can do the next 5,000 without any dramas. Anyway, we've started the day with prayer, so we know God's with us the whole way. And I know we're going to enjoy it.
Yes, we will.
I know. Let's take you on this journey.
Let's go.
Haven't made it far. So not the best start. We're only about 300 k's in. We've still got 1200 k's to go just to get to the start line, so anyway, we'll see how we go. Not ideal at all. But as you saw, we had some issues with the cooling system.
Yes.
There ended up being basically no water, it's all boiled away. So we topped it all up and we drove to the closest town, which is Coolant here in New South Wales. We pulled over again. We've taken the cap off the radiator, with a bit of a hissing noise, and there's bubbles, so blown head gasket. We're still at least 1,000 k's away from the start line, but we're going to attempt to change the head gasket right here in this very generous man's yard. He's let us come in here and use it. So it's 3:30 in the afternoon. My brother-in-law's coming up with a new head gasket. He won't get here till about 6, so it'll be an all-night job. We're going to let it cool down. We're going to start stripping it apart, so when he gets here, hopefully we'll just throw it all back together. Are you ready for this, Jack?
Maybe.
Anyway, this is all an attempt to get to this long drive for a drought start line. Anyway, let's see what we can do, eh?
Let's do it. The tap cover off.
There's some serious bush mechanics going on now, Jack. Righto, so we've got a bit of a breaker bar with a tap on the end. We're going to use whatever we can do. These head bolts are tight.
feels like I'm tightening it. What?
Right.
Still want to drop it.
It's alright, you drop it, it'll pick it up.
No, I can't even get this thing off.
Now we've isolated the exhaust and intake manifolds. Just got to pull it off and just get to the head gasket.
Yep.
Here it is.
Righto, so this is a massive shout out to Denny. So Denny's let us use his yard while we are stripping down the motor, while we're ripping the head off, changed the head gasket out. Pulled over on the side of the road, we started playing around, and Denny said, hey, come over to my yard, use my yard. He ran power leads for us, he's lending us tools, he's absolute champion. So thank you so much, Denny. Mate, you're making it a little bit easier for Jack and I. Chem Tools box comes in handy. Look at the Chem Tools boxes. We've got one here, one over here. We've got a whole lot of Chem Tools stuff over there. Thanks, Chem Tools.
We need a put it.
So what are we having for dinner, Jack?
Tonight we're having chicken kebabs in the back of someone's backyard.
Absolutely. Righto, Jack, every four-wheel drive show we've ever watched has a cooking segment.
Yes.
So,
Our turn.
so it's our turn, absolutely. So we're halfway, well actually it's all stripped, the head's off, everything's off. We're just waiting for my brother-in-law Wade to turn up with the new gasket and some tools. We thought we might as well cook dinner. We're gonna have chicken kebabs, as Jack said. Side cutters just to cut off the sticks, makes it easier to fit in. Look at you go, mate. Making mum proud. How are we looking, Jack?
Pretty good.
Let me know when they're done. Pasta salad.
Yep.
Thanks, God, for this dinner.
Thank you.
Good job, Jack.
Yep.
Man.
There it is.
Straight up, straight up. I can't. You got it? Oh, straight up.
Sit on that rock.
Careful, careful. Good round. Okay, lift up, lift up.
What do you say? Just lock the yard up as you leave?
I've heard people use that.
Yep. Probably not the new stuff, but probably the old.
How good is this? You have a breakdown on the side of the road and your main sponsor comes out and helps you. In the morning. Well, we better hit the road because we've got a fairly big day for what we lost out on yesterday. Alright, so we've just crossed over to the Queensland border. Just gone through Gundawindi. We just stopped for fuel and breakfast, and now Jack's taken over and giving me a little bit of a break. So keep on heading. We won't get there till late tonight, but at least we'll get there. After 2 days, over 1,300 kilometres, we're only an hour and a half away from, I think it's called Kalaki. So we're nearly there. We just pulled up for fuel, and you're not going to believe it. Someone said to me, "Nice Jeep, man." I said, "It's not a Jeep." Oh, we need to educate these people. Anyway, not far off now. I know we've made it. What an absolute mammoth trip. We've just pulled up and there is a stack of 40 series cruisers here. But for this episode, that's it, we're done. So that's our trip up here. Righto, that was the first 2 days just to get to the start line for a long drive for a drought. So we had a few dramas, but a huge thanks to Wade and Ian and Carter's Engineering for being able to come up, bring up the parts we needed, get us back on the road, and actually get us to the start line. So there was an awesome feeling driving into that showground, seeing all those 40s there. It was a bit hectic, I was a bit flustered, it was a long few days, but we got a good night's sleep. So what are we going to show them next, Jack?
So the next video is going to be the next few days of Long Drive for a Drought, showing all the dirt roads we went on, all the detours, all up here. It should be good.
It should be, it was good.
It was awesome.
It was absolutely awesome. So anyway, so until the next video.
Thanks for watching.